It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Dolphins and the Cards, next on EA Sports.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On play action, here's Tua. That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Play action, now it's Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
That's complete, right around the 8. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mostert trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, it's Mostert, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They fake the handoff, now Tua. This will be caught, it's Waddle. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard gain. They're still in the first half. A real field flipper there as as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 21. A good pickup there at 22. Tua to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Dolphins at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Over the middle to Beckham. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. Now, hang on. We got an injured player down there. Oh, boy, that's Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, who's hurting. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua. This is caught, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a first down as well. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jack. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in the Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to pass. Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Tua. Finding Waddle, crossing the field and bringing it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man, it's Berrios, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw is Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Miami first down. And the Dolphins are going to win the football game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Dolphins, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Arizona, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.